All right, hi everyone, Paul here. I just received the 10.8.1 release. One of the things they did, of course, is they have updated, or should I say reset, the forced autopilot disengagements counter to 0. We knew that was coming. Additionally, there's a whole bunch of notes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put those up on the screen so you can, pause that and feel free to go through them. It's probably hard to read them this way for you, so I'll actually pop them on the screen like I did the last time just to make this a lot easier. But we're looking for some minor updates, basically, is what we're thinking. And I had such a great drive last week, and that drive had no disengagements at all, or at least nothing that mattered, actually. I can't remember any disengagements. So I was going to try that same drive. So I'm over here by my doctor office. So we're going to go ahead and get on the road just like we did before. And then we'll see how Zoe does today with some of these improvements. And, well, we'll go from there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and engage her in a moment. Just make sure it's clear before I put her in a position where she just wants to go. All right, I think we're all set. Yep, it's going to make a right, so let's go ahead and let her get started. Again, that's what that little blue means, is that she's in charge. As I've said before, oftentimes Zoe has a hard time on these side roads where there aren't any lines. Last week I was really impressed with how she did, and she's again doing really well right now. So this is good news. For those who are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, or send me a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see and what tests you'd like to see. I try and do some similar things each time we get an update, so you can see a direct comparison, literally from week to week or update to update, and understand how she's performing and what's improved and what hasn't. That was a really good left turn. There was a car coming, another one getting ready to come out, and she did great. All right, off to a good start. Okay, we're coming up to our first traffic light by the hospital. And so far, so good. It is raining out. It's been on and off all day. Otherwise, it's a beautiful day. It's 73 degrees. So we'll see how she does. Last time, I was really impressed, actually, with how well she performed. So we will see how it goes. All right, we have a green arrow. She's proceeding nice and cautiously. A little bit of slowdown. I'm going to just tap the gas a little bit. All right. A little hesitation. Again, that I think goes back to the vectoring and anticipating the direction other vehicles and other objects are going to move. But once I tapped and it was a very light little tap on the accelerator, everything seemed to go fine. So we'll see how we do. I think some of this also has to do with the rain, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. I don't know why that was so loud, but I also don't know why we got over to the center. Interesting. I guess we'll find out where she's trying to take us in a moment. Well, we have a green light, proceeding quite well. Now we have a left turn coming up in about a half mile. Well, she's getting back over. I don't know why we got over. I wonder if I'll have to relook at the video and see if there's anything I see, but I don't know why we moved over to that middle lane. Now this is, again, really good, really well done. Good speed, very comfortable, over into the far left lane, blinker, everything just seems to be really good here. Really impressed with this. we have a green light. So we're starting to proceed. Now we have a boat and a pickup truck next to us, so I'm curious to how she performs. It shouldn't cause any problems at all, but sometimes things are a little odd. All right, no, that worked out great. I've noticed, especially on the highways, when passing tractor trailers and other objects that are just not a standard tractor trailer, but we had a vehicle mover, I guess you call them. It had, I don't know, about 12 different cars on it, and it really, she had a hard time understanding why we were passing something like that. It was almost comical at the same time. It just shows there's something going on with how they've programmed in either the vectoring or just the visual observations. Nothing dangerous, but you could tell there was some hesitation, wondering what those vehicles were going to do, or in this case, I suppose wondering what the, well, didn't have any reaction toward the boat, so I'm happy about that, but definitely interesting. And yes, I know I overanalyze these things, but you know, when you're sitting here and trusting the vehicle to do the right thing, you tend to overanalyze just a little bit. Where are we going? I don't know if you saw that, but the steering wheel is turned a lot, as if she was trying to get out of the way. Again, there's the boat, so I wonder if that was a part of... The person behind me is probably going, what is this guy doing? So we may have to take over in a moment. Yeah, we're gonna have... No, she straightened out. Okay. I don't know why I just increased the speed for no reason. Now we are going to have to get over into the right lane at some point soon, probably after this truck. Otherwise, we'll end up in a lane we don't want to be in. Okay, we have a green light. Now, that fascinates me. I've never had the car turn on the sprayers before, and when you saw the windshield clear itself with the sprayers, the windshield washer fluid, that was 100% the car. I didn't push anything to do that. I have of course, the windshield wipers on auto. I did not know that included the ability to, well, I guess it makes sense, right? The camera needs to be unobscured. So if there's something in the way, it's going to spray some cleaner. That's fascinating, though, to have it do that just automatically for you. That was my fault. I accidentally disengaged. The truck was coming over into my lane, and I just happened to move the wheel a little bit. Ironically, though, she'd already started moving me over, so I didn't have to be as paranoid, but that's a little hard when there's something big coming into your lane. I think that's going to be one of the hardest parts for all of us, is learning to trust that the vehicle is going to do the right thing and react faster than we can. Now we are coming up to Howie. This has been a pretty, again, a pretty boring drive, and I like those. I don't think she's performed better or worse. It's a very different drive with the level of traffic and having some rain involved at some points. And for those of you who are watching, if you see me occasionally reach forward and hit something or tap something, it's I do listen to an audiobook in between speaking. This way I'm not, overly fretting over everything that I'm seeing. And also it keeps me from just talking to you the entire time and driving you crazy. So I will say this, thank you very much for watching. This was a good comparison to what we saw not too long ago with the recent 10.8. Again, I put up the 10.8.1 release notes for you so you could see all of those on the screen earlier. I hope you took a moment and stopped those. I'll put some chapters in to make that a little easier. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, I do respond to comments fairly quickly in any language, in fact. And at least I try to, using Google Translate. And if you have an idea, something you want to see, let me know. I have a lot of different plans for the upcoming weeks as work allows for me to bounce around and do different things, but I do like to at least show some of the same locations. There's a few circles in the area. I'm going to see if I can try those out, but with that, thanks again, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye all.